We'll be looking at how physics is applied to the brakes of a bicycle. There are many different types of brakes, but in this video I'll be using a linear rim brake. The main principle of physics applied to brakes is friction, or the rubbing force between two things that slide past one another while they're touching. The brake mechanism works in a way that there is a lever next to the handlebars that is attached to a cable. When the lever is not being pulled, the brake pads are not touching the rim of the bicycle wheel. When you pull the lever, the cable that is also attached to the brakes on the other end is pulled as well, forcing the brake pads to come in contact with the rim. As the pads rub against the rim of the wheel, the kinetic energy from you pedaling the bike is turned into heat, which has the side effect of slowing you down due to friction. Alright, so this is my somewhat scientific model on the importance of kinetic energy and friction in regards to the brakes on bikes. Here is a biker who is 79 kilograms, and he is going 15 meters per second down the road. He then realizes that a large group of ducks are crossing the road 200 meters away from him. He doesn't want to hit them, so he slams the brakes. The question is, how much force will he need to apply on his lever to stop in time? If we use our formulas, we will be able to solve this problem. Here we know that kinetic energy equals mass times velocity squared divided by 2. Since we know the mass and velocity of the biker, we are able to find out that the kinetic energy of the biker is 702,112 joules. With this knowledge, we can solve the next equation. Kinetic energy equals force of friction times distance. Because we know that the ducks are 200 meters away, we know that to find the force of friction, we would need to divide kinetic energy by the distance. By doing this, we were able to find out that the biker would need to place more than 3,510 newtons of force on his lever if he wants to stop the bike before he hits the ducks crossing the road. If friction was not a thing, the bike would never be able to stop and would hit the ducks. It's a good thing we have brakes, because no matter how fast you go, there comes a time when you need to stop. Thank you for watching, and here is my works cited.